Israel bombs Lebanon. Were chemical weapons used? Yesterday and early this morning, Israel carried out massive bombings on Beirut, southern Lebanon, and the Bekaa Valley. The attacks are targeting civilian homes and residential areas. There are reports from the Bekaa Valley not only about bombs, but also about the release of poisonous gases. On Friday, the Israeli Air Force conducted several air raids that hit residential neighborhoods in the Haret Hreik area, in the southern suburbs of the Lebanese capital Beirut, as reported by Mayadeen's correspondent and social media. This is happening at the same time as the massive attack that Israel has been carrying out since Monday against southern Lebanon and the Bekaa region to the east, which has killed more than 700 people, according to the Lebanese Health Ministry. The Al Mayadeen correspondent mentioned that the destruction caused by the aggression is devastating and several buildings have been razed to the ground, while efforts to remove the rubble and search for survivors and injured continue. According to Israeli media, Israel informed the United States shortly before carrying out the attack on the southern suburbs of Beirut. The U.S. had no prior knowledge of Israeli attacks, according to the Pentagon, but that doesn't change the fact that the U.S. and other Western countries are eagerly supplying bombs, ammunition and weapons to Israel, and are thus actively supporting genocide and war crimes, and thus violating international law and orders of the International Court of Justice. From the Bekaa Valley, residents living near bomb sites report a pungent odor that lasted for more than 3 hours. All the people also had cold or flu-like symptoms. These illnesses were widespread, not only in the Bekaa Valley, but also in South Lebanon. A lot of people got sick. It could be white phosphorus again, which Israel has used to attack South Lebanon before. The Windy app shows high concentrations of sulfur dioxide on the left and nitrous gases on the right for Beirut and Lebanon as a whole. Concentrations of aerosols and carbon monoxide are also slightly elevated. The brownish colors in the videos from yesterday's attack on Beirut are also noticeable, which are not coming from the explosives. It looks like nitrous gases. The Israeli air raids caused fires and massive destruction in several locations and buildings in the southern suburbs, leading to a wave of forced displacement. The Al Mayadeen correspondent also reported that the Israeli bombing had created something like belts of fire in parts of the southern suburbs. Hezbollah denied allegations of storing weapons among civilians. Israeli spokesman claimed in a statement that Hezbollah had hidden weapons in civilian homes, but the Islamic resistance in Lebanon issued a statement denying such claims. Hezbollah's media office issued a statement stating that it denies the false claims of the Israeli occupation about the presence of weapons or arms depots in the civilian buildings it targeted in the southern suburbs of Beirut on Saturday morning. Lebanese health minister today, Saturday, 274 dead, including 21 children and 39 women and 2 paramedics. 1,024 injured by Israeli attacks, including 16 paramedics. Israeli airstrikes on hospitals, medical centers, and ambulances. In the Bekaa Valley, there are about 700 civilian casualties so far, including a high proportion of women and children.